Hi everyone, well, I thought it's best time I come on and do a video. Firstly, I want to say sorry about the noise that's coming from my tumble dryer and my washing machine. My washing machine is about to spin any minute, so I'm hoping that I can get this video done before it starts going, because it makes one hell of a noise. Okay, so I guess this last month, really, I'm talking about me and my periods here. This last month has been, I found it really difficult month, you know. Obviously, as you know, I've been on the progesterone only pill, cerazette I've been taking, and it's not really agreed with me very much. I thought that it would settle down by now, but this month has just been the month that I've thought, right, I've had enough. I was on my period for a few days to it was a week, I think. Yeah, I was on my period for about a week, and then I thought, great, that's it till next month. And 2 weeks later I got my period again, and then a week later I got my period again, and then I started bleeding again on Saturday. It has absolutely driven me mad, and I have been feeling so dizzy and so tired and so crappy and so hormonal. I've been really panicking that there's some sort of, I don't know, underlying problem, and maybe I've got this wrong with me, maybe I've got that wrong with me. And so today I went to the family planning clinic at the doctor's and spoke to the nurse about everything that's been going on, and she's basically said, you know, it swings and roundabouts, you just got to find a contraceptive that is right for you. You know, I'm 30 years old, I've had problems with contraceptives the whole time since I've had the girls, I reckon. Yeah, since I had the girls. I've always had like random bleeding and stuff, and I was fine until I fell pregnant, obviously, and then I had the girls and then went on something. But I've always seemed to have this random bleeding, but it's been a lot worse recently. So anyway, she just basically said that, what did she say? She said that the pill that I'm taking obviously isn't strong enough for me, and that's why I'm bleeding. She's put me on a different pill. I had the option of either having the injection, the depot injection, and another progesterone only pill called formspring, or the implant or the coil. Obviously, I've had the implant before, I really hated that. I've had the coil before, just before I fell pregnant with Georgie I had that taken out, like a couple of weeks beforehand, and I really hated that as well. So I've opted for formspring, another progesterone only pill. The difference with this one is, to the one that I've previously been taking, is with cerazette, from the time that you take it, although you're advised to take it at the same time every day, which is what I was doing, you've got a 12-hour window on that, so if you take it within the 12 hours you're fine. This one's got a 2 to 3 hour window. That doesn't bother me, I just need to make sure that I take it at the same time every day. So I've had to set loads of alarms, and Lee's got to remind me, I'll just take this one instead. She basically said that if I still have the random bleeding for a week or whatever, then after a month, if it continues, then to, like, instead of just taking one tablet, have 2 instead. We sat there in the nurse's office, and Lee was like, well, I could easily get the snip, you know. And I was just like, it's too permanent. I don't want to be sterilised, and I don't want Lee to have the snip. And although we don't want any more babies for the time being, it's just too permanent for me, and I'm really struggling with finding a contraceptive that agrees with me, because it's okay, Lee and everyone thinking, oh, you're taking this and that's fine and that's covering you, but what they don't know is how I'm feeling, and the tiredness, and just how it makes me feel in general, you know. So anyway, I'm taking this formspring for the next month. If my periods don't calm down and settle, if I start bleeding loads again, then I'll be taking 2 tablets a day. She said that it won't hurt, so hopefully it won't, and she knows what she's talking about. She's pretty much an old school nurse, and I think she does know what she's on about. Yeah, I found it really difficult. Like, Friday night I was quite on the verge of tears, and I just wanted to cry my eyes out. I've had stuff going on, and well, just as you do generally in life, and obviously when you're hormonal as well, it doesn't really help things, does it? So I said to Lee, right, I think I'm going to get my period again soon, tomorrow. And he was like, yeah, I think so as well, Leon. I was like, I just need a cuddle and I just want to cry. And he was like, yeah, you're definitely going to get your period. Saturday morning, what happened? Yes. And I was like, that was just a week ago that I just finished. So it's really, really annoyed me. So I'll let you know how I get on with these. As a last resort, I won't be using anything, and I'll be charting my cycle again, but not to get pregnant, to avoid getting pregnant. I know it sounds silly, but I'm starting to think that taking things really isn't good for my body, and maybe I should let it take its own course of action. I don't want to get pregnant, but I don't want my body to be messed up with loads of hormones in the process. I'd quite like it just to be natural and normal. So anyway, we'll just see what happens. Yeah, and we'll just see. I hope you guys are all alright. I've been so busy these last couple of weeks since the kids have been off school, trying to get out the house and do things with them to keep them busy and entertained. You know what? I'm feeling like I've been quite successful so far, because every day we've pretty much done something. And on Friday, Lee started his 10 days off on the shutdowns from where he works, where they clean the place up and he gets 10 days off. So this week we're trying to get out and do loads of stuff. Yesterday we went to Yorkshire Wildlife Park, which was brilliant. It's in Doncaster and it was really, really good. We see loads of animals that you would just not expect to see in Doncaster or the UK. And I got lots of little videos. I'm going to put them all together in some clips when I've finished the week, I think. And tomorrow we're going to a local theme park. And hopefully the next day we're going to go to Lincoln for the day to show the girls the cathedral and everything. So yeah, they all behave so much better if we're out the house and being busy. Georgie will be 9 months on the 3rd of August, and I'll tell you a little bit more about him in my next update in the clips that I show you, because he's coming on so much. He's cut 2 more teeth at the top, so he's got, like, they're coming down still. They're not actually there yet, but I can see they've cut through, they're still coming. So pretty soon he's going to have 2 there and 2 there. And I can't wait to see what he looks like. He's going to look such a cheeky little monkey. But yeah, the kids are all brilliant, and thankfully the weather's been pretty good so far. It's been kind to us. But I just wanted to pop on and tell you about all this contraception stuff I've got going on, and how it's making me feel, and what the deal is. If any of you got suggestions, obviously I'm breastfeeding, so I'm quite limited with what I can take, then feel free to inbox me or comment, and just let me know your story. I would love that. And yeah, I seem to always have this problem. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.